Are you considering buying a new build in Ottawa? Purchasing a new build can seem like a great option as the home will be brand new, you'll get to choose the finishes, and it can often seem cheaper than buying a resale property. In this video, I'm going to uncover the truth about new builds and why I personally don't like them. I will uncover the many issues that affect the new homeowner and what you need to do in order to choose the right builder. Hi everyone, I'm Candice Trzmiel and I'm a realtor here in Ottawa, Canada. If you are looking to move to Ottawa, take advantage of the many resources I provide on my YouTube channel and website. If you need more guidance, please book a neighborhood consultation where I will help you determine where you should live here in Ottawa. The link to book a neighborhood discovery consultation is below. To preface, this video is solely my opinion and viewpoint. New builds can have many benefits and work for many families. In this video, however, I'm going to review the downsides of new builds. Now, let's get started. Here are the reasons why I personally would never purchase and live in a new build. First of all, you have to be very, and I mean very careful on the builder you choose. Some builders have a better reputation than others in terms of the quality of work and building timelines. Research if the builder has a history of building quality homes on time and addressing any post-construction issues promptly. Builders can and have gone bankrupt in the middle of construction, leaving those who purchased a home in limbo. This is why it is so important to choose a reputable builder in Ottawa. For the first year or two after you move in, your neighborhood looks like a construction zone. This is probably the #1 reason why I would never purchase a new build. When you move in, you will not have grass in the front or the backyard, and your driveway will most likely be gravel. The whole street will look like this without a tree in sight. Grass is normally installed 1 to 2 years after you move in, depending on the season you take occupancy. This means you will be living in a neighborhood with no landscaping for quite some time. It will then take decades for the trees to fully bloom, giving you some privacy from your neighbors. Every year or so, I get a nail in one of my tires from visiting new build sites. As you can guess, this is quite frustrating. I can only imagine the struggle for people actually driving through these sites that live there daily. Now, once you move into your new home, you'd expect it to be built perfectly, right? Fortunately, it won't be. If you purchase a new build, you will need to complete a final walkthrough inspection where you will go around with green tape and highlight spots that need to be fixed. Walls can be crooked, scratches in the countertops, grout missing, crooked floors. You have to be diligent in pointing out the errors as you generally only have one opportunity to address them. Seems a bit unfair, right? If you've ever been to a housewarming party of someone that purchased a new build, you might be wondering what all of the green tape is for and why it's been there for months. It can unfortunately take the builder months, if not years, to address their mistakes. Many assume their home will be built perfectly with no mistakes or errors. I mean, this is what I would assume after spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on a new home. This is unfortunately not the case, as you need to remember you are purchasing a home from a business who is ultimately looking to build homes as quickly as possible to make the most profit. Another thing to consider is the timeline in which you take occupancy. New builds are often delayed by months. The builder can delay a closing by 240 days without compensating the buyer whatsoever. That is almost 8 months in which your home could be delayed without any compensation at all from the builder. I personally love a neighborhood with unique homes and character. The new builds that are being created today are often very cookie-cutter versions of the same home. Properties look exactly the same, and there is really no character or charm in the neighborhood. This is not a blanket statement for all new builds, but it is true for the majority. Depending on the site, new build townhomes are popular for investors to purchase and rent out, meaning most of your neighbors could be tenants. Normally, this will not cause you any grief, but if the owner does not do their due diligence in selecting the right tenant, you could have major issues with your neighbors. Again, this is my personal opinion of new builds from the experience I have gathered working in the real estate industry. There are pros to new builds, but I wanted to review why I personally would never buy one. I hope this video was informative and can help highlight the risks of purchasing a new build. As always, thanks for watching.